on health. I hope everybody's having a good day, and I'm back again with some healthy tips for you. And today I am going to talk about something that I am very passionate about, and it's gut health. Yay! I get very excited about bacteria in your gut because I think it is the most important thing to health, and especially helping people with their skin. Skin health is linked to your gut, and basically your health is really linked to your gut, how you digest food and how it's absorbed into the body. And it's just, I could go on and on and on about it for hours, but I think that you would probably, your eyes would glaze over after a while. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet and just give you one tip today. So I have a favourite food, and it might not be everyone's favourite food. It's certainly an acquired taste, and it is sauerkraut. And this is my homemade sauerkraut. So I started off with this, a cabbage, and it turned into this. You can use red cabbage, white cabbage, purple cabbage, whatever. This one is actually a mix of white cabbage and purple cabbage, and I think I put garlic in here, and onion and carrot as well. So this one's not just cabbage, it's a mixture. But I wanted to share with you how to make your own sauerkraut and why it is so good for you. So it's really, really easy to make. You can ferment any vegetables that you like. Personally, cabbage is my favourite, and then I love cucumbers, which would be pickles, or I think pickle lilies, some people call them. So I love those as well. And you can also ferment carrots, any vegetable, beetroot. You can, anything that you want to ferment. Sure that in your ferment mix there's cabbage and cucumber, because they have the ingredients that you need that ferments without, it's like the good bacteria that's in the vegetables. The one that contains the most is cabbage and cucumber. So you don't need to add like a starter kit like with the good bacteria. All you need to add is salt, and as long as you've got cabbage and cucumber in, it will have the bacteria to ferment it and make it beneficial. So I basically chopped the cabbage up into little bits, or you can put it in a processor, that's really quick, or you can grate it, put it in a big bowl, and I think this was 2 cabbages to fill this jar. Put 1 tablespoon of salt, and then you have to massage the salt for ages, quite a good arm workout. So you massage it, and you're trying to get like all the juices out of the cabbage. So after a while, the cabbage will start to release liquid, like a water, and that will be the brine. So then you will start to pack it into the jar, and you push down with a wooden spoon, push down onto all the corners until you see like the brine rising up, and you're pushing it down so you've got no air pockets because you don't want it to go mouldy. So with the fermentation, you've got to try and, if the air gets in there, then you might get some mould. So you need to kind of push it and pack it as tight as you can so that there's no air pockets here. And then if you save a few leaves, like whole leaves, not chopped, the cabbage leaves. So once you've got the top, You want about that much brine covering the top of the cabbage, and then you can put some whole leaves just on top, push them down, and it's like a little, it's kind of just like a little covering, and it kind of just keeps everything packed down. And also sometimes in the fermenting process you can get a little bit of scummy like white stuff on top, which is totally fine. You can just like spoon that off afterwards. But I also find that if you've got like one layer on top of the cabbage leaf, you can take it all off, and then underneath it's all fresh. So you just ferment it. Once it's all packed in, you put the lid on, but not too tight, because there's a lot of pressure that can build up once it's fermenting. You'll start to see it like bubbling at the top. So yeah, you want to kind of keep the lid screwed on, but not so tight. And then you leave it fermenting somewhere. I put it in like my pantry. It obviously depends where you live, how hot it is, how fast it ferments. Here in the UK, when it was cold, when I did this, I left it out for about 7 days. But it depends what you like. Some people like it really sour, but after 7 days, it should have like a really good, beneficial, good bacteria in it. So yeah, and that's all you need to do. And then once it's fermented, you put it in, like fermented to your taste, you put it into the fridge, which just slows the fermentation down, and then you just add it to your food. Like, you don't want to heat it because that will kill the good bacteria, so you want to eat it raw like it is. You could add like a tablespoon to every meal that you eat, and then work it up from there. And it's just basically like taking a probiotic, but it's a whole food probiotic. So it's like, for me, that's like the best thing. I believe in whole foods and that the body knows what to do with food, so it's the best way of getting those supplements into your body. And probiotics are brilliant supplementation, but like this as well, I just think that fermented foods are amazing for health. So if you're having any digestive complaints, any bloating, any skin outbreaks, feeling sluggish, anything that's linked to the digestive system, just feeling like it's not absorbing foods properly, or you've got lots of sugar cravings, this is brilliant for getting the sugar cravings under control. And I would recommend having it every day, 3 times a day if you can, twice a day. You can just have it at once, just as much as you can. You can work it up as well, because when you first start eating it, it will start, the good guys will go in there and kill out all the bad guys. So if you first eat it and you feel a bit bloated, then don't worry, it might just be doing its job. Obviously listen to your own body and see how you feel, but just take it slow with this. And yeah, I think that you'll be feeling amazing. As long as you keep it consistently in your diet, and experiment with it for a month and see how you feel with fermented food. But I think like it's one of my like favourite topics, and I highly recommend it. And like, my health has changed so much since introducing fermented foods. And I will talk to you again about kombucha, which is another fermented food, and also kefir as well, which I make. And yeah, they're all for a different video. So I think I've given you enough information to take with you today. But if you have any questions, then ask me, and I'll post my recipe below on my blog for the sauerkraut to make at home. And yeah, let me know how you feel eating it, and if you have any questions, if you've got any questions about digestive health or fermented foods or gut health, I'll be very happy to help. So have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!